Alright, what's up YouTube? Yo boy Crypto Tone coming at you with another video. So, XRP, Ripple, what's going on with this price, guys? What's going on? Where is 589? Like, what's the deal here? Because I'm not seeing any 589. The only thing I'm seeing is maybe potentially going down to like 5 cents at this point. 5.0589 is looking more likely here. No, I'm kidding, guys. I really think that Ripple, XRP, what it's doing is just consolidating for the most part, and that's what it's been doing for months now. And in my opinion, it's poised for an aggressive breakout, just like the article here says. So let's take a look. Ripple XRP poised for an aggressive breakout in the weeks ahead. Ripple XRP is expected to rally hard in the weeks ahead as the price is now ready to break out of the bullish pennant that we see on the 4-hour chart for XRP USD. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much sort of similar to what we're looking at here on BTC. I like what I'm seeing here because we do have the 200 EMA as strong support. We bounced off it down here. We looked as though we wanted to bounce off it here just about, and we just about bounced off that level here as well. So holding strong as support. Can it continue to hold support is the question. So there might be some sideways movement short term, but this is because a lot of investors are still afraid the price might fall further. Once they realize that the price is in fact rising to test the previous market structure, they're going to board the train. RSI for the 4-hour chart shows that there is plenty of room for a rally to the upside and no strong barriers. All that is needed at this point is bullish momentum to return back to the market so the price can break above the bullish pennant. So absolutely, guys, consolidation for a while is not a bad thing. You know, if we could continue to consolidate until we maybe get to the apex of the triangle, then that would be the most ideal technical indicator for the most part. And it looks like we are getting there within the next couple of days on this 4-hour chart. So based on the price action on the 4-hour chart, XRP USD, we expect that the move might come in as early as Valentine's Day. Once again, XRP USD will prove to its investors that it is worth all the love and support. If it were not for the recent sideways movement in Bitcoin, BTC, Ripple XRP would have already taken off towards 50 cents on news of partnerships and adoption of XRP token by major financial institutions for use instead of the Nostro Vostro accounts. I mean, I can't agree more because, I mean, what's going on with XRP is just like unbelievable. And of course, Bitcoin is holding all of these coins that are doing unbelievable things, holding them back. And that's really putting, a damper on things for the most part and really ruining people's momentum for these coins that they had previously. Me, I'm still hodling. And I actually bought some XRP a couple of months ago at around these prices. So yeah, I didn't sell, but I'm just going to continue to hodl at these prices, guys, because you can't really get much better than these prices. And if it does continue to go down, hey, we pick up a little bit more. In the future, we know XRP is going to be a good investment. And there's a lot of other coins that I believe are going to be a great investment as well. So we have seen XRP USD made independent moves in the past, and it would not be surprising to see the same happen this time if BTC USD continues to stall a correction to the upside. If this was any other market, we would have seen a definitive move by now. Absolutely. However, the fact that so many institutions are preparing to get into cryptocurrency, it is reasonable to expect that they are going to stall as much as they can while they accumulate. So, I mean, how long could they stall for is the question. And how long do they actually want to stall for while they're just not making any money? So for mainstream investors, accumulating cryptocurrencies of their choice might not be a big deal, but with major banks and hedge funds, it is a whole other story. For instance, if a bank like Goldman Sachs wants to buy Bitcoin BTC, it will need a lot of time just to fill its order, even on an OTC exchange. If they were to accumulate something like Ripple XRP, they will have to go through an even more complicated process, as they will have to find individuals who are willing to sell their coins in large numbers to a bank just when the market is about to recover. This is why we are seeing all this consolidation and sideways movements. That makes a lot of sense. That definitely makes a lot of sense. The big players in the game know exactly what is going on. 100%, guys. The guys who run the show know what's going on. It is the retail investors that are losing their patience on every other day of consolidation and thinking to themselves, if the market is going to fall further. If it were not for their own interests, the whales would have moved this market upside down to shake out all the retail investors so they could accumulate their coins dirt cheap before the next rally. However, they know full well that if they spook the horse beyond the point of no return, they might lose it. So people have already had enough is enough, basically. They're at that point. 85% retracement on Bitcoin is pretty massive. For us to go down even further, you're gonna completely kill the environment of the people that are interested in cryptocurrency. And you have things like Backed and whatnot coming out. I mean, you can't kill people's vibes here on crypto. If you do too much, you're going to spook everybody like they just said. So they want to instill fear in the market, but to extend that ensures that their long-term investments are safe. This is why long-term investors should pay no mind to short-term manipulation and remain focused on the big picture. So guys, if you're looking at the big picture, then you are maybe 5% of the population for the most part, along with the institutional investors, as opposed to just the retail investors who are buying these things at all-time highs, that are buying during the hype. Now is the time to start thinking about buying. It might not be the perfect time to buy. Maybe we still go down a little bit more. I believe the bottom is in, or at least close. It's closer than it's ever been to being in, obviously, since we've had a correction from 20,000 in Bitcoin all the way down to these $3,000 levels. So buying at these levels is obviously a lot better, right? There's going to be a reversal, in my opinion, eventually. It's not like it's going to stay like this forever. These institutions want to start making some real money. And once a lot of people are saying, well, I don't think we could see a bull run like that ever again. I don't really think that's necessarily true. We had a humongous bull run like we saw without any institutional money getting in. So once we start seeing the institutions click the button, you're going to start seeing FOMO to get into cryptocurrency, in my opinion. So that's basically it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is XRP Ripple going to go up? Again, this has been the question on everybody's mind for a while now. We were all told 589 and all this other bogus nonsense that they've been talking about. None of that is even feasible at this point. You know, we are at something like 30 cents right now, guys. So 589 is definitely out of the question, I would say. But I wouldn't doubt that we could see $10, $5, $10 by the end of the year. Make this a great investment, guys. It's definitely something that has a lot of legs. There's a lot of product behind it. Brad Garlinghouse is out there killing it, setting up partnerships. I mean, they're partnered with over 200 banks. They have the potential to kill Swift, but they need to get in the pockets of everybody. And if they, to be honest with you, if they partner with Swift, I would say it would be a lot better, because then they could just overnight flick the switch. But if Swift doesn't want to cooperate, Ripple's going to come in from the back door, try and take them out that way. And then they say, look, we got the tech, we know what we're doing. The Swift CEO knows that they got the tech, that they know what they're doing. So they know it's possible. It's just a matter of him saying, you know what, let's partner up. But it's probably not going to happen until they start getting smacked around by XRP. And they start seeing like, wow, this is really much better than what the crap we got going on now with cross-border payments. So let me know what you think in the comments below. With that being said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Holla at your boy, peace.